Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. In the last episode, we finished up level 5 Shiver Star, which resembles the Earth in a frozen over state, which I always thought was a really cool little Easter egg, I suppose. But we also unlocked level 6, the final level in this game, Ripple Star, which is Ribbon's homeworld, and the source of all the corruption and all the dark matter, so we're going to be taking the fight there today. And I know I pointed this out for Shiver Star, but I wouldn't want to linger here too long, but I love the menu music here. Go look it up if you have the chance. It's absolutely fantastic, and I retract any statements about the music in this game not being iPod worthy. But anyway, everything on this menu looks pretty peachy keen and happy, so what's up with all that corruption on the surface? Well, I suppose we're going to be finding out pretty soon, huh? Let's start with the first level, and it itself, I suppose, is a little bit, rosy as well, as you can see, but unless you're just tuning into this project, you probably recognize this world, almost instantaneously, actually. And no, it wasn't modeled after that one time you tried acid back in college, don't worry. But in all seriousness, not only has it got the same music, which I suppose a few of the levels in this game do, so that's not too strange, but it's got the exact same layout as World 1-1 in Popstar. Yes, this is a recreation, a recolor even, of the very first level in this game. And a lot of people say, oh, that's boring, it's the final world, it should be all intense and stuff, and, you know, I suppose a new level would have been nice. But one thing this game does really well is it focuses less... Oh, whoa. A crystal shard? Out in the open? No strings attached? It's been months since I've seen one of these, holy crap! I expect the world to come falling down on my head or something at this point, because, wow, that, doesn't happen too often in this game, does it? Nope, just World 1-1 in here. Well, like I was saying, one of the things this game does really well, as compared with other games, I suppose, is it focuses a lot less on the level design, and it still manages to be a ton of fun, without having a lot of focus on that. The greatest thing about this game, I think, is playing with the powers and destroying all the different enemies, and since this is a Recolor World 1, you can play with all the new powers and use all the new abilities that you found throughout the course of the game. Now, I can understand how a concept like that might get tedious after a while, but this game is short and sweet and charming and enjoyable. There are problems with it, that's for sure. I know I've pointed some of them out myself. It is very, very linear, rather, and thus very easy. But, you know, it's really fun. It's also a little bit slow-paced, but, you know, overall, I really love this game. It's really fun, and because it doesn't overstay its welcome in the slightest, I really love it. And every time I play it, as long as it's not for 12 hours straight trying to get the world record speedrun or something like that, you know, I enjoy it. So let's just go ahead and impale this guy's head with a spike and murder him forever, leaving behind a wife and some children, and grab this enemy card over here. Little bit of a morbid joke for Kirby, but hey, whatever. And now we're moving on to the second level of Ripple Star. But first, what you're going to want to do is go back into this level, as long as you're trying to get all the crystal shards, that is, and grab a spark power-up. So I'm going to do that really quick, and I'll be right back with you guys in a second. Wow, the spark enemy in that level is right as the level begins, so that really didn't take very much time at all. But here we go, starting on level 2 of Ripple Star. It looks almost a little bit like one of the levels in Rockstar in this picture here, but trust me, it is absolutely not. Going from all that rosy, jolly, happy environment straight to this, we get to see the corruption that has become a Ripple Star. And since we saw this area, I suppose, in the opening cutscene, it really doesn't look quite itself, does it? What are you looking at, Waddle Dee? Yes, I'm right here. I see. Okay, I'm out of here. Thanks for all the help, man. The one place I could go, you pointed it out. Thank you so much. I have no idea what I would do without you, Waddle Dee. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and let Mr. Magikarp live here, because... you know, he's doing a little bit more than splashing around, so I suppose that's good for him. But yes, we have very, very ominous-sounding music, and it doesn't, crescendo or climax or anything like that at any point, so probably not too much of a need to worry about getting scared by the music in a Kirby game, though I'm sure that would be a pretty unfounded fear as far as, children's video games go in general. Also, Kirby looks really fat when he's underwater like this and has an enemy, but, very ominous music. Very strong contrast to the previous level, so it almost makes the previous one feel a little bit out of place, but it was sort of an homage to the beginning of the game. And I guess, it might be, just sliding under these guys with my ninja skills. Oh yeah, Kirby, you got it going on. It might be appropriate to say that... Oh, do we have another King DDD segment here? Is this the last one? Oh no, we don't have a segment here. He's just gonna smash these rocks away and be a good guy for once. Isn't that crazy? Thank you so very much, DDD. I owe you my life. And I love this robotic stare he's got going on. He's like, Kirby, if you don't repay me by taking me out to Arby's this Friday, you're going to die. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it might be slightly appropriate to say that, that level was a bit repetitious because this game is so short, the first level in Ripple Star, that is, but, I feel like it's the perfect length to where it doesn't feel like that was just blatantly hackneyed in. Maybe slightly, but not totally. And especially after playing through this game in a whopping 10 months, it makes that level feel all the much better, because it's been so long since we've seen it. So yeah, that's why I've been taking a while to upload these, guys. Totally. I'm not making excuses at all. Anyway, let's go ahead and go down here. We do need Cutter for a certain crystal shard that we're going to be going after. I'm not entirely sure where it is, and I'm not entirely sure if we need double Cutter either. Hopefully we don't, because that would be quite unfortunate, but there's the second crystal shard of this level. It's actually quite well hidden. You just kind of have to assume that you'll be able to swim over there. But there are these color-coded holes, I suppose, that you're supposed to go through, and the blue ones, I guess, represent victory, because you go down one blue one and out the other, and there we go, we've solved the maze. Isn't that amazing? Humor. I'm not very good at it. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this power-up and change the music to something far more lively than what it was before, and okay, good, we just need single Cutter for this. There's the last, crystal shard of this level, and one of the last crystal shards of this game, and wow, we're really approaching the end of this, aren't we? I know it's been a short project, but a fun one nonetheless. And, I always find it so fun to be able to use this power-up at all, ever. Destroying all those blocks, I'm sorry I had to go back and get some of those, it's just so much fun, it gives you such a rush, and it's so great. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this episode of Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards, and I will see you all next time, where hopefully we finish up Ripple Star and save the universe. Once again, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys then.